some warm, positive vibrations. This is Body Culinary in the kitchen. So I'm testing out the sound to see what the deal is, right? It's Sunday in the kitchen, and we're about to prepare some things. So, of course, I'm working with one of my muse foods, one of my favorite foods on the planet. And then also we're working with Grandma Lou's coconut grater. So shout out to all of the women that came to visit me in Central America to spend time in the garden, at the Mind Sacred Sites, and at the market, which is one of my favorite places. So we're going to be preparing several dishes with my muse food, the coconut. And we're going to get into in a minute the different types of coconut and some of the ways that I use them and why I love the coconut so much. So if you're new to this channel, welcome. I'm Body-Culinary, professional chef, personal trainer of both of them. Like it's been going on over 3 decades. And I really love a natural lifestyle, as close as I can get to it in these times that we're living in. And that's really important to me as someone that's grown up in a family pattern and family history of morbid obesity, diabetes, and heart disease. These are family patterns. And on this channel, I share some of my journey of radical self acceptance, really accepting what it is that I have. I'm very intentional about enjoying my own hair and skin throughout all the phases of life, right? Really enjoying it because this is what I've got, right? And keeping it nice and healthy, as well as a lifestyle that is comprised of three what I will call lifestyle practices. So I call them leverage because they give you back so much more for your non-renewable resource, right, of your time, your energy, and your attention. Hopefully, when you're coming away from interacting with people or on the internet, you feel inspired to get into action around the things that you say are important to you. So those three leverage lifestyle practices for me they're three in my world. Peaceful consumption, you can call it whatever label you want. Peaceful consumption, these are principles more than getting stuck in a label. Peaceful consumption, and what that means to me is food that is kind and peaceful to my arteries, to my brain, to my reproductive organs. Food that is going to enhance my vitality because I'm in it for the long haul, right? I've done fitness competitions in the past and been on stage, but I've always known that I want to be healthy and fit and able to perform for the long haul. That means I want to maintain my cognition. I want to be able to be independent, to think for myself, um, to kick, run, jump, punch, dance, jump double dutch as long as possible until my hair is white. So in order to do that, I know I have to fuel my body appropriately. So although I'm from Caribbean and African American, from the South, descent and ascent, and I love all of those foods, I have added on to the traditions that have been gifted to me, and I don't use the flour. I don't fry and cook in oil. Actually, I prefer whole, fresh living and unprocessed foods. If there's going to be any processing, it's kept at a minimal, and it's something that you do yourself. Why? That's an important principle over here. So you know exactly what's in your food. So if you've been on this channel for a while, or if you're new, welcome here. You'll hear me say a lot. I like to take a lot of things off the table. And what I mean by that is not having to worry about certain things. I don't want to have to worry about my anti-makeup, but I want to have to worry about makeup. I used to have a lot of acne on my skin. That's not really a concern for me. Off the table, I feel comfortable in my own hair and skin. I don't want to worry about hair, right? I'm not oiling it. I'm not twisting it. I want things to be nice and easy. I prioritize ease because, to be quite honest, I feel like uh, too much turning ourselves inside out over the years, following each trend, each celebrity. I think it really, I think it aggravates, I think it creates a space for emotional, mental instability where you don't feel enough, you can never do enough for, invisible ghosts on the internet and trends that are changing every 10 seconds. It's too fickle. Doesn't work for my pocketbook. Now if I'm going to do something, it's because I want to, though always my health is my number one priority. Vitality and having energy is my number one priority. Having health until I'm old is a priority because I know what I need my body to do for me now, how I needed to perform. I know how I needed to perform in 6 months, and I'm very conscientious. I've been in the fitness industry for years, so I've seen and heard a lot. I've worked in a holistic health center. One of my first mentors was Queen Afua. Shout out to her. You can see me in that book, Sacred Woman, many years ago. But I sat in there on the other end of consultations when people were coming because the doctors couldn't do anything else. So seeing that every day over and over and the conditions people were suffering with because of our patterns of eating, talk about